رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي. Now I'm going to show you a super mind-blowing miracle of the Qur'an. And this is, I think I've already shown you in part number 3, mathematical miracle part 3, the miracle of Jesus and Adam. Isa alayhi salam and Adam alayhi salam, they both were mentioned 25 times. And here you can see on tanzil.net, when you search for the word Isa, it's mentioned exactly 25 times in the Quran. However, now within this miracle is another super miracle. And this is so mathematically precise, you cannot imagine a human being doing this. And look at this miracle. Now, what we'll do is, of course, we're going to go deeper, so it's going to be a bit more involved. We're going to go and count all the number of times, all the chapters. We're going to add up the chapter numbers in which this name Isa is mentioned, right? We're going to start from the beginning. It's not going to take very long. It's only 3 pages of results. So we can go to page number 1. Let's go to page number 1 of the results and start from the first chapter, Surah Baqarah, which is chapter number 2. As you can see, 287. It says 287. So chapter number 2. I'm going to add on a calculator here along with you, and you can see me adding over here 2. And I'm going to keep adding. The next result we see over here is you see Ali Imran, which is chapter number 3. You can see. So I'm going to add here plus 3. The next result is Surah An-Nisa, where Jesus is mentioned. We're seeing the chapters in which Jesus' name Isa is mentioned. Nisa, which is chapter number 4, as you can see, number 4. So I'm going to say plus 4. I'm going to keep adding the chapter numbers, right? And then I'm going to go to the next, which is page number 2, as you can see here. After Surah Nisa, we have Surah Maida. Maida is chapter number 5, as you can see. So we'll add 5 here. So we will say plus 5. Then after Surah Maida, where Jesus is mentioned, is chapter number 6. An'am, here you can see chapter number 6. So I will say plus 6. Then Surah Maryam, chapter number 19. You can see 1934. So I will say here plus 19. Then we Surah Ahzab, chapter 33. You can see 33. So I'll add 33. I'm adding the chapter numbers of all the chapters where Jesus, the word Isa, is mentioned. And let's go to page number 3, the last page of the results. And let's add to it. So we have Shura, chapter 42. You see 42:13. So let's add 42. Then we have this 43, Zukhruf 43. So let's add 43 as well. Then we have Al-Hadith 57. You will see 57:27. So let's add 57. And then finally the last chapter in which Jesus, Isa, is mentioned, chapter 61, As-Saf 61. You can see both of them are 61. This is the last result. So add 61. Now, by adding these 11 chapters, these are 11 chapters. I'll count with you. If you don't trust me, I'll count with you after this. I'll just press equals to, and we get the result 275, as you can see on the screen, 275. So you have to remember this number. This is a very crucial number for this miracle. Adding the chapter numbers where word Isa, Jesus, is mentioned in the Quran, it adds up to 275. It's very crucial. Now, as I showed you, there are 25 times the word Jesus is mentioned in the Quran. In how many chapters? Exactly 11 chapters. How? I'll just count with you from here. It's okay. You can count it on the result as well. We start from chapter number 2 and 3 here. You can see chapter number, where is it? It's from here. Yeah. Chapter number 2, 3. These are 2. Then keep adding 1 every time. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Exactly 11 chapters in the Quran, as I said, which contain the word Isa, Jesus. Now, it's interesting now. You remember this number 275. We get by adding all the chapter numbers where Isa is mentioned, 275. Now I'm going to remove this 275. Remember it. And I'm going to simply do the following. Isa alayhi salam is mentioned 25 times in the Quran. In how many? In 11 chapters. Multiplying it by 11, 25 11 equals to, and look at the miracle. Subhanallah. By multiplying 25, the number of times Isa is mentioned, by the number of chapters in which he is mentioned, 11, you get 275, which is exactly the number you get by adding the chapter numbers in which Isa is mentioned. Subhanallah. Look at the precision with which this name is mentioned. This is a book which is guiding humanity and which has got different messages within it, yet so mathematically precise. Subhanallah. The way, even if it was off by one chapter, this would have been disturbed, right? 25 by 11, this 11th mention would have been mentioned in another chapter, this would have been disturbed. But so precise, subhanallah. And this, on top of it, you have other miracles. I think it's miracle number 3 if you go and see. And on top of that, other mathematical miracles and other linguistic miracles, all of them come together to make it impossible for this Quran to be written by human beings. Subhanallah. So may Allah give us complete conviction in the Quran is the word of God. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.